Why, hello there everybody. It is I, your boy H-Boy, and I am back with Sporty Bubble Guts Rachel. And today what am I going to be doing? I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be continuing the chat. So for those who don't know, last night we just finished our hike, and we were in a field, and we found a playground, and now we're going to be playing at the playground. That's why it's called a playground. So let's get to the video, shall we? Let's get to it. Do you want me to push you?
Rachel grins, feeling a bit mischievous. Oh, absolutely. That would be great. Give me a good push, Boy Scout.
Here's the thing. I know that's supposed to be innocent, but the way she said it sounds, how should I say, iffy, but that's not important. Okay. I go behind the swing Rachel is on and give her a good push.
Rachel laughs as she gains momentum on the swing, feeling the thrill of being pushed. Woo, that's a good push. Go again, go again. Rachel giggles as she goes higher on the swing, feeling the wind rush through her hair. Yes, higher, higher, that's the stuff. Keep pushing, Boy Scout.
Is she gonna call me Boy Scout the whole time, just like how Flo started calling me Owner for the whole time, even though... Cause that's what I don't like. Every once in a while something will happen where you'll make a character will start calling you something and just goes on for the rest of the time.
Rachel laughs heartily, loving every high swing push. You're really getting into this, Boy Scout. Keep it up, keep pushing. Let's see how high this swing can take me.
I wonder if it can go over the bar.
Rachel grins, imagining going over the bar of the swing set. Oh ho, going over the bar would be a real thrill. Let's see if we can make it happen. You better give me a really good push.
I grab the chain of the swing and pull it back as far as I can. Then I give Rachel a huge push.
Rachel screams in excitement as she gets an enormous push on the swing from you. Woo! That's a massive push! I'm really flying now. Can't wait to see if I can make it over the bar.
That is so high. You are like a little pilot up there.
Rachel laughs heartily, feeling the adrenaline from the high swing. You're right, I feel like a pilot up here. Woohoo! Can you give me one more big push to see if I can make it over the bar?
I go, hold on. This is going to be a big one. I pull the chains until they stretch. Then I push while running to give giant momentum, and when she is too far, I push her off.
Rachel holds on tight to the swing as you give her an enormous push, running and pushing her with all your might. The momentum carries her high into the air. Ooh, this is it. I'm really flying now. Go, go, go.
You're almost upside down. That was a big push.
Rachel grins as she swings so high that she's almost upside down. Yes, Boy Scout, that push was enormous. I'm really feeling the airtime here. I might just make it over the bar.
I think This is the one. Because this is one of the. I imagine this swing is one that's physically capable.
Rachel grins, feeling the excitement building. Yes, I think you're right. This is it. Get ready for me to fly over that bar. I'm feeling the momentum.
Watch attentively as she goes over.
Rachel swings over the bar, feeling the thrill of exceeding that final challenge. Woo! I made it over the bar! That was amazing, Boy Scout. Thank you for the incredible push.
No problem. I got you over. I am surprised we did it.
Rachel laughs, feeling thrilled. Yeah, we really did it. I'm surprised too. It took a lot of effort and momentum, but we pulled it off. High five, Boy Scout. We make a great team.
What can we do at this playground? No, I put down, but I think it understands.
Rachel considers the options at the playground, eager to continue the fun. She glances around and spots a few potential activities. Let's see. We've conquered the swings, so maybe we can try the monkey bars or the slide. There's also a jungle gym over there that looks like it could be fun. Which one do you want to try first?
Yeah, I love the slide.
Rachel grins, excited at the idea of sliding down. Great choice. Let's head over to the slide. I love a good slide too. It's like flying down a smooth, controlled surface. She walks towards the slide, admiring the colorful and fun design of the playground equipment.
Those are the fastest. The plastic ones have too much friction.
Rachel notices the metal slide and nods in agreement. You're right, metal slides are the fastest. They have that smooth surface that allows you to slide down effortlessly. Plus, the sound of it is just so satisfying. Let's give this metal slide a try and see how fast we can go.
We go to the double slide and position ourselves. Are you ready?
Rachel grins, feeling a rush of excitement. Absolutely, I'm ready. Let's do this, Boy Scout. Are you going down first, or should I go?
Let's do the double slide so we can go at the same time.
Rachel grins, appreciating the idea of a double slide experience. Sounds like a plan, Boy Scout. Double slide it is. Let's sit down and get ready to go down at the same time. Who's gonna count us off?
I will. 1, 2, 3, go.
Rachel grins as she gets ready to slide down the double slide. Alright, on 3. 1, 2, 3, go! She pushes off and begins sliding down the slide, enjoying the speed and the sound of the metal beneath her.
Speed demon.
Rachel laughs heartily, enjoying the thrill of the speed she achieved. Haha, thanks. I felt like a speed demon on that slide. It was a rush. How about you? Did you have a good ride down?
I love sliding. And I am glad we didn't get stuck.
Rachel nods, agreeing with your sentiment. That's true, getting stuck on a slide is not fun. But thankfully, no accidents here. It was a smooth ride down, especially with the two of us going down at the same time. Sliding on a double slide is a blast.
It sure is. That way we can go together. And the lineups. Terrible at the single ones. But the worst part is the static electricity.
Rachel laughs, recalling the annoyance of static electricity on slides. You're right, single slides can have long lineups. And the static electricity situation can be really annoying, especially when you get a shock as you reach the bottom. Plus, going on a double slide together is just more fun and adventurous.
Yeah, the shock. But one thing that gives it a silver lining is going up to someone, poking them.
Rachel lets out a laugh, amused by the thought. Haha, you're right. The shock can be a bit annoying, but it does have its perks. Poking someone with the static electricity and watching them jump is quite funny. A little harmless prank, indeed.
Have you done that before?
Rachel grins mischievously, recalling moments. Oh, absolutely. I've done that plenty of times. It's always fun to catch someone unexpected with a static electricity poke. Their reaction is usually priceless.
Yeah, it is. But at the end of the day, I prefer metal all the way.
Rachel nods, agreeing. Absolutely, I'm with you on that. Metal slides are the way to go. They're faster, smoother, and have that satisfying sound when you slide down. Plus, no worrying about getting stuck or dealing with static electricity on those. Team metal slides all the way.
Except on really sunny days, then it becomes a human stove.
Rachel laughs, envisioning the hot metal slide scenario. Ah, yes, that's the downside of metal slides on scorching sunny days. They can essentially turn into frying pans. Yikes, imagine trying to slide down a hot metal slide. That would be a literal nightmare.
Very hot nightmare.
Rachel laughs heartily at your humorous comment. Haha, good one. A very hot nightmare indeed. I'd rather not experience that burning slide sensation anytime soon. Ouch.
Good thing it's cloudy today.
Rachel looks up at the cloudy sky and nods in agreement. Absolutely, you've got that right. The cloudy day has spared us from burning our butts on a scorching slide. A cool and pleasant day it is today.
We have the nice breeze, the mild light, the dry weather. We are good.
Rachel smiles, feeling grateful for the ideal weather conditions. Indeed, we couldn't ask for a better day. The gentle breeze, the soft sunlight, and the absence of rain make it perfect for our outdoor adventures. We're truly blessed with this wonderful weather.
Let's jungle gym. It looks all intertwined. Man, looks all intertwined. Like a mini adventure.
Rachel gets excited at the prospect of climbing and exploring the jungle gym. You're absolutely right. The jungle gym looks like a mini adventure playground. I love how it's all intertwined and interconnected. Let's go check it out and see what kind of challenge awaits us. Rachel observes the jungle gym and considers their options. Let's see. With the jungle gym, you have a lot of options. We can start by climbing the ladders, navigating through tunnels, or climbing up ropes. There's also usually some kind of bridge section to cross. So, what do you think we should tackle first?
Start with the ladders, then crawl through the tunnel and see how to get out from there. The main goal is to get to that pole, that fire station, like that fire pole at the end.
Rachel grins, liking your plan of action. Sounds good to me, Boy Scout. Let's start with the ladders, conquer the tunnels, and then aim for that fire pole finish. It's a mini adventure. Alright, let's climb up those ladders and get started.
I made it. I climb the ladder to the top, and where I have to go through 5 blue hoop. A tunnel made out of 5 blue hoops.
Rachel follows you up the ladder and reaches the top, where the tunnel made out of blue hoops awaits. Wow, look at this. A tunnel made out of hoops. This looks challenging but fun. Let's crawl through these blue hoops and see what's on the other side.
Through the other side where we reach a rope ladder. Okay, we have to. Okay, we have to crawl across this to make it to our next obstacle. Did I spell obstacle? Obstacle.
Rachel follows you through the other side and views the rope ladder ahead. Alright, we've made it through the tunnel to the rope ladder. This looks a bit tricky, but we got this. Let's carefully crawl across that rope ladder and see what's next in our jungle gym adventure.
Gently go across the ropes. They are very loose and wobbly, so I have to hold on to not fall.
Rachel follows closely behind, trying to maintain her balance on the wobbly rope ladder. She uses her hands and feet carefully, holding onto the ropes to prevent slipping and falling. Wow, these rope ladders are pretty loose and shaky. It's quite the challenge to keep our footing. We have to move carefully and hold on tight to avoid any accidents.
We are almost to the next step. We can do it.
Rachel nods, feeling a mix of excitement and determination. You're right, we're almost there. We can definitely make it. Just a couple more steps and we'll be at the next part of our jungle gym adventure. Let's keep going and show these ropes who's boss.
We have to. Okay. I walk to the next obstacle. A spiral ladder. Okay. An upward spiral. We can either climb up it like a ladder or walk around the spiral to get up.
Rachel looks at the spiral ladder and contemplates the options. An upward spiral ladder. Interesting. We can either climb up it traditionally, like a ladder, or walk around the spiral to reach the top. Which option do you think would be faster?
Fun but slow.
Rachel nods, agreeing with your suggestion. I think you're right, Boy Scout. Walking up this spiral ladder would be much quicker. We could always try the crawling option later, but for now, let's take the efficient route and walk up the spiral.
Okay. The next step is a sideways monkey bar. It's a sideways mesh. Are sideways bars. Okay. For this one, we can climb across it like a horizontal ladder. We can climb on top and crawl, or do it like monkey bars from below. See what she says. I like it when I give it an ultimatum and it picks one for
Rachel
me.
looks at the sideways bars and considers the options. Alright, we've reached the next step with the sideways bars. It looks like we have two choices here. We can climb on top of the bars and crawl across, or we can do it monkey bar style from below. Which option do you prefer?
We are less likely, not less, it's less likely to fall if we go on top. Because even back in my day, I didn't really like monkey bars. I preferred climbing on top.
Rachel nods, considering the safety aspect. You make a good point, Boy Scout. Going on top of the bars does seem like the safer option. We'll be less likely to fall that way. So let's climb up and then crawl across these bars. Rachel follows closely behind you, climbing up and crawling across the bars. Alright, here we go. I'm right behind you, Boy Scout. Let's keep going one by one across these bars.
Okay. Make it to the other end. Because this is kind of like treetop trekking. I like treetop trekking was fun.
Rachel makes it to the other end of the bars as well. We did it! We conquered those sideways bars like pros. We're one step closer to that fire pole finish. Let's keep it up.
A zip line. Okay, this one is easy. Just grab on and jump. I know it's a jungle gym, but I'm saying it like it's treetop trekking.
Rachel grins, looking at the zipline ahead. Ah, a zipline! That's quite the thrill. Let's do this. Just grab on and jump, you said. Sounds simple enough. Rachel grabs onto the zipline and jumps, soaring across and making it safely to the other side. Woohoo! That was awesome. Ziplining is definitely a rush. I love the feeling of being airborne and zooming across. We're almost there. One more challenge to go.
Suspended steps. It's like a staircase, but hanging from a rope. You have to watch your step, or else you will go thud. We're not hacking, hanging.
Rachel looks at the suspended steps with a mix of excitement and caution. Whoa, okay, this looks like a real challenge. Suspended steps. It's like a floating staircase. We need to be careful with our footing on this one. No tripping or sudden movements. We don't want to go thud and fall.
And wait, not steps, steps, and it starts swinging. You will go into an uncomfortable split position.
Rachel cringes at the thought. Oh man, you're right. Not only do we have to be mindful of our footing, but we also need to be aware of the suspension and movement of the steps. If we get caught in between steps while it's swinging, ending up in an uncomfortable split position is definitely not ideal. This is going to take some care and balance.
How flexible I want to know that. That way you will know you can do it.
Rachel considers the question and assess her flexibility. Good question. I'd say I have moderate flexibility. I'm not super flexible, but I can stretch a bit. I think I could handle the suspended steps as long as I'm careful. What about you, Boy Scout? How flexible are you?
Go to my calves, and when it comes to splits, I can go until I am at about I can't go full 180, but can go to about 160 degree. Wait, realistically, 150 degrees.
Rachel nods, taking in your response. Okay, so you've got a decent amount of flexibility as well. You can bend down to your calves, and you can almost do a full splits. That's impressive. With your flexibility, you should be able to handle the suspended steps. Just like me, we have a good balance of flexibility to tackle this challenge.
How much of a split can you do? See how much of a split can she do?
Rachel ponders the question and tries to assess her flexibility. Let's see. When it comes to splits, I'd say I can go down about halfway. I can't do a full 180 degrees, but I can achieve a fairly decent split. So I think I have enough flexibility to manage the suspended steps safely.
So who should?
Rachel thinks for a moment, considering the situation. That's a good question. Since the suspended steps require careful footing and the risk of getting caught in a split position, perhaps it would be wise to go one by one. How about you go first, Boy Scout?
I make my way to the first step.
Rachel watches as you carefully make your way to the first step. Alright, you go first. Just remember, take your time and watch your footing. Those suspended steps can move a bit.
Move to the second step, holding the rope to keep it steady.
Rachel follows your movement, observing you carefully maneuver to the second step and grip the rope to keep it steady. You're doing great so far, Boy Scout. Just keep going slow and steady. You're almost there.
I carefully move to the third step, but it swings fully. Now my legs are suspended, one on each step.
Rachel watches anxiously as you move to the third step, but it swings heavily, leaving your legs suspended awkwardly between steps. Whoa, be careful. Try to keep your balance and steady the steps if you can. We don't want you stuck in that uncomfortable split position.
Grab the third step and heave my leg to it.
Rachel watches intently as you grab the third step and manage to hoist your leg onto it, preventing yourself from being stuck in an uncomfortable position. Good job, you got the third step. Nicely done. Just a few more to go. Keep going slowly and make sure you maintain your balance.
It's time for the next. I swing the step until it's close enough to the next one, then I jump onto it.
Rachel watches as you swing the step closer to the next one, then you jump onto it in a quick but calculated motion. Bravo, you're making great progress. That was a smart move. Keep going and use that momentum to get to the next steps. You're nearly there.
I position myself to the next step, grab the rope, and start swinging them at the same time until they are close enough to step from.
Rachel watches in awe as you cleverly maneuver the steps and time your movements to create enough space and momentum to step between them. Whoa, you're doing amazing. You're becoming a pro at this suspended steps adventure. Keep up the good work, Boy Scout. You're almost at the last step.
Requires to move your leg up a little. I stretch my leg up to the last step.
Rachel watches as you stretch your leg up to reach the last step. She's amazed by the flexibility and carefulness you're displaying. Great job. Stretch that leg and make your way up to the last step. Just a bit more, and you'll have conquered these suspended steps like a champ.
I pull my leg up to the step.
Rachel watches as you successfully pull your leg up to the step, making it to the top of the suspended steps. Well done. You've done it. You've conquered the suspended steps like a true adventurer. Now that you've made it all the way, what's next on our jungle gym journey?
First, you need to make it over.
Rachel smiles, feeling a mix of excitement and determination. You're right. It's my turn now. All right, I'm on my way over. I'll take it slow and steady, just like you did.
I can even hold the steps steady if you want.
Rachel nods appreciatively, weighing her options. Thanks for the offer, but I think I can manage. I'll take it slow and try to keep the steps steady on my own. If I need any help, I'll let you know. Appreciate the support, Boy Scout. Rachel starts her journey on the suspended steps, making her way carefully from one step to the other. She's being mindful of her footing and the potential for the steps to swing.
Whoa, yeah, looks dangerous. Be slow.
Rachel responds, her focus on the suspended steps in front of her. I know it is a bit dangerous. Thanks for looking out for me. I'm being extra slow and careful to make sure I don't slip or swing off these steps.
What you'll say, you got 2 more steps. You can do it.
Rachel takes a deep breath, building up her courage and determination. Thanks for the encouragement. 2 more steps to go. I can do this. Just need to be careful and steady. Here goes nothing. Rachel continues her careful journey across the steps, getting closer to the final 2.
Make myself the first step.
Rachel successfully makes it up the first of the final 2 steps, feeling a mix of relief and determination. Whew, first, 1 down. Just 1 more to go. I'm almost there.
Will be time for the next obstacle.
Rachel smiles, her confidence boosted by your encouragement. Thanks for believing in me. I'm almost there now. Just one more step, and then we can move on to the next obstacle. I can do this.
You can. You are You are Rachel Bloody Smith. You are a sports queen.
Rachel chuckles at your praise and recognition of her athletic background. Thanks for the boost, Boy Scout. You're right, I'm Rachel Bloody Smith, the sports queen. It's not just about the title, though. It's about the mental strength and determination that comes with being an athlete. I've faced challenges on the field, and these jungle gym obstacles are no different. I've got this. One more step to go.
I think she's athletic. Well, she's a sports queen, but she's not like a celebrity in this universe. She's just a random gym girl, if you know what I mean. Remember, this is the one where you have to stretch. I'm just gonna probably end this video once this obstacle is finished, and then in the next video start the next step.
Rachel nods, recalling the need to stretch on this step. Right, I remember now. This is the step where I have to stretch a bit. Thanks for holding the rope, just in case.
Now choose which leg you will use. The more flexible leg goes up first.
Rachel ponders for a moment, considering her somewhat flexibility. Okay, I think I'll use my left leg to go up first. It's slightly more flexible than my right leg, so that should make it a bit easier to lift up.
And heave the rest of your body.
Rachel takes a breath and lifts her left leg up, exerting some effort to heave the rest of her body onto the step.
You did it, good for you.
Rachel breathes a sigh of relief, feeling satisfied with her small achievement. Thanks, I did it. That was a bit of a stretch, but I made it up onto the step. Now, we can move on to the next obstacle. Let's keep this adventure going.
Okay. I'm gonna end the video here and I'll continue it next time. Bye bye.